Good morning. Good morning. It is Toni from Cut Up and Sew, and this is Study Hall. Welcome, welcome. It is Saturday morning at 9 o'clock. This is what we do on Saturday mornings at 9 o'clock here at Cut Up and Sew. We sit and talk about classes and events and lots of fun things that are happening here in Cut Up and Sew in Palm Coast and in St. Augustine. So let me see who's all on. Say good morning that you're here so I know I'm not talking to dead air. I am solo today. That's called poor planning on my behalf. So, but I have to keep it short and sweet because we have Tula Club today. So I'm going to kind of run through some things really quickly. But don't worry, you can always watch on the replay. And don't forget to hit share and those hearts. And I'll be back Monday at 9 o'clock with Kim, and we're going to do another demo and talk about the August promotions, which I'm going to talk a little bit about today because I want to clarify some things when I send out that email this week. So good morning, Denise. Good morning, Miss Kim. Good morning, Joyce. Good morning, Pat. And good morning, TC in Tennessee. So good to see all our regulars friends today. So I'm hot already, guys. I'm running around like a crazy person. So let's go ahead and kick off what I want to talk about and share. The first thing I have up here that I want to talk about is tickets for Jacksonville Quilt Fest. Quilt Fest is September 18th through 20th. Now, Cut Up and Sew is going to be there. We've got a few booths, a few. So kind of want to come out and see us. But there's also over 400 quilts that are on display that are entered into some prizes and some challenges and a bunch of other stuff. So it's really a great show to go see. There's lots of vendors, and it's supported by, I think, 7 local guilds from Jacksonville area. So it's a very well put on guild show. So I encourage you to go see it. But guess what? Miss the lines the day of the show. Come into Palm Coast or St. Augustine. I didn't realize this, but St. Augustine has tickets as well. And pick up your tickets. Just so you know, general admission is $15. And if you're a senior or have a military discount, make sure you have your ID with us so we can verify your $14 tickets. Have to pay in cash or check. And I don't remember who to write the check out to. I'll have to ask Candy who to write the check out to. But we do prefer cash. So bring cash. We don't run it through our register, so just keep that in mind. No credit cards. Remember, if you're going to get your tickets, no credit cards. Has to be cash. I know it's crazy. I mean, how many of us actually carry cash around? Nope, I don't either. Okay, good answer, everybody. Good morning, Teresa. So that's what's going on here. August promos. We are back to school mode. School starts for Flagler County, and I think St. Johns County too. Next week, or no, is it next week? No, the 11th. So we got still another week, but we're gearing up. You've got our tax-free weekends for school supplies and all that fun stuff going on here in Florida. And I know in Tennessee, they've already started. In Georgia, they started this past week. My granddaughter started school this past week. So it's back to school time. And you're thinking, it's not even the end of summer. I know. It's crazy. But why should the kids have all the fun? You know, they're going and getting their new outfits. They're getting their new notebooks. I think we should have just as much fun. So before Josh left, we had actually kind of talked about how to plan out our August promotions and stuff. And he will be back. He is coming back. Him and Shannon Cass are on their way back yesterday. It's going to take them a couple days to get through China and then come back over here. But they're coming back. But we talked before he left, and we talked about doing bring a friend, sign up for a class together, and get a little something out of it. So I'm going to go through what we put in the email just to clarify some things to make sure we're all on the same page. And if you don't get our email us at info@cutupandsew.com, and we'll get you on the email or call us, or just message us on Facebook too. We'll tell you we'll get you on our email list. So how this works is you and your friend, you don't have to both be together, but you can sign up your friend either by phone or in shop, either in St. Augustine or Palm Coast, and sign up for a class together. It can be any class up to the end of December. Here's the stipulation. It can't be sewing studio. It can't be social stitching. It can't be mastery classes, and it can't be anything for clubs. So the goal is to invest in yourself in a new skill in a creative class. So you and your friend sign up for a creative class, and you take the class, and then we'll give you $10 in store credit that we'll put on your account. So here's the stipulations, though. Make sure when after the classes, you've taken the class that you signed up for in August, it can be anything in the fall. Make sure you tell the staff, hey, I want my $10 store credit, and let them put it on your account. If you cancel the class or refund, you don't get the credit. That makes sense, right? Don't make sense. That makes sense. Making sure I hit all the things that I was supposed to. I think that was pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I did post a post in Facebook, and I'll resend out a new email next week with a little more detail. So we're, again, still all on the same page. But this is a great opportunity for you and a friend to come to class together and just have a lot of fun. Stir up trouble. But you'll learn a new skill. Again, back to school. Let's all get back to school. Good morning, Mary. Good morning, Miss Linda. So check that out. Talk to your friend. Come and sign up. Or, you can do, I won't tell. You could sign up your friend and then tell her you have no choice. You have to come, and I'll give you $10. Or you can keep the $10 and don't tell her about it. It's up to you. I mean, you do you, right? So anyway, that's our promotion for August. We do have some other things coming once Josh gets back and we get settled into our normal routine. Might take a couple weeks, but we'll be back in routine soon enough. We'll have other promotions going on this month. There's obviously machine promotions. I'll talk about those Monday, but I really wanted to focus on the class one because this is study hall and we talk about events and classes, right? All right. So the next thing, I do have my list. I did print my list out today, and I'm a little jittery. I am having a coffee. So next thing coming up, we have something this week we call the Master IQ Designer Retreat. So what the IQ is if you own a Radiance, a Solaris, an Altair, a Meridian, this class is for you to learn more about the capabilities of the IQ Designer that's built into your sewing machine. It allows you to create machine applique, create monogramming. There's a lot of features in it, and it's so much that we made it over a 2-day event. So you're going to end up making a mug rug, which is going to be cool. You're going to learn how to make a project in the hoop. You're going to design a project in the hoop and then do it. And then you're going to make a key fob, and then you're going to stitch on cardstock and make a card. So you can make your own holidays or seasonal cards using your IQ Designer. So it's a really cool class. I think there's only 2 spots left. So sign up really quick if you want to do this and you've been wanting to and you've been putting it off. So, hey there, Diane. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Let's talk about this fabulous fall lineup. We have 3 great educating opportunities for you this fall. So we have if you want to learn more about Quilter Select rulers, if you want to learn more about ruler work, or if you want to learn more about embroidery, we have a gamut of fun for you this fall. And this is why I'm saying this, because you remember, sign up with a friend, you get a little $10 back to use in the store. Just saying, goes together. So our first one coming up in September, we've talked a lot about it, but I'm going to talk a little bit more. We're going to have Angie and DJ from Five Little Monkeys come in on a Sunday. So they're going to start their session on the 14th. I got to make sure I look at it down. 13th and Sunday. And they're going to talk about Quilter Select. They're going to talk about ways to use them, different tools that Quilter Select offers. It's going to be kind of a launch for us to bring in more Quilter Select rulers, cutters. They have Fast Fuse, I think is what's called. It's a shaking powder fusible. They have all sorts of tools. So Josh is using this as a launch for those. So you'll see more of those in our inventory here in Palm Coast and in St. Augustine. But you want to come out and kind of see what it's all about, see if it fits your style of quilting. So I highly encourage it. And you get a little kickback to spend on any product that we have available that day. The next day, Angie is going to teach dynamic Dresdens. So there's a couple different ways to do it. That you do get the book, but there's some tools you need to go with the book or with the process, which we keep ordering them and they keep going out. Kim has done a really good job in demonstrating quite a few of them. So you might want to come in and get them again before they go out again. We're going to keep ordering them until class time. But there's several different, if you look at the back of the book, it has several different ways to do different Dresdens. I don't know which one she's going to talk to you about. She's probably going to teach you basic processes and then how to do one of the other ways to do it. So great. I think it's an all-day class. It's going to be a great class with a lot of information. It is limited seating. So if you're interested and you're thinking about it, sign up early because they might be filled up before the end of this month. I'm thinking a lot of things are going to be filled up before the end of this month as we start talking about it. Good morning, Maria, and good morning, Judy. Judy says IQ is great. The built-in Giant of the machines. Yeah. So IQ design is awesome. So you can do so much with IQ design. If you don't know how to use it, sign up. 2 spots left. Thanks, Judy, for that shout out. Our next fall event is Nina. We haven't had Nina back. Well, she was here in January because we had to make up for. So no hurricanes. Cross your fingers. No hurricanes. We did it later in October, so hopefully it'll be okay. Last year we had to reschedule her to January. So not this year. We're not going to reschedule. She's on track. So she's going to come on the 22nd of October, and that evening she's going to do a thread lecture. We've done this several times with her, and every time you're going to learn something new. So even if you've done it before, sign up again, bring your threads in. You might have different threads now that you've kind of cleared out your sewing space, and I've got all these threads and I don't know what they're for. She's going to walk you through how to use different types of threads, how to get the best benefit out of your threads, and different techniques. So it's a wonderful wealth of information. She has a little standing thing, and then she talks about everybody's threads together, so you will learn for somebody else's thread too. So it's a great opportunity to, one, get to know Nina a little better, and two, learn more about threads. So come on in, sign up for that. That is October 22nd. The 23rd, she will be teaching her paper piecing. And to me, I know how to paper piece. I've been doing it for 20 years. This looks intimidating. It is not. I can tell you as a teacher, this is the best beginner design I've seen in a long time. It looks intimidating, but it's not intimidating. It's all about color placement and design element. And she's teaching. This is her own pattern. So if you really like this pattern, you have to take the class because that's the only way to get it. So that is beginner foundation paper piecing on October 23rd. Give me a sip here. I got to slow down. I'm just trying to get through this. I'm hot and sweaty. Got to slow down. So on October 24th, she's going to do a jacket class. You do have to have a quilted piece of fabric, at least I think it's 2.5 yards. She's going to use the pattern Elemental Coat, so by Crinkle Dreams. So it's something you want to, if you want to been waiting to make a coat, this would be an opportunity for you to do it. But you got to make sure you have that quilted piece done before class, because that's what she's going to work with in class. So that is going to be that Friday, the 24th. And then 25th, we're going to do a beginner ruler work class, which is phenomenal. That's what you see over here with these little samples. And you can see all these samples that I'm talking about, except for the Dresdens. In the shop, I'm going to show some more samples from other events coming up. So you want to see one-on-one? They're really cool. So that is October 25th. Then our other big event coming in November is Beach Potato Embroidery. We're pretty excited about them. They're coming over and doing some pop-up shops because they do lots of kits. This is a kit. This is actually what you're going to get for your classes if you take them. They're going to sell some of these, and they sell some unique vinyl as well. So they're going to have a pop-up shop here in Palm Coast on the 13th. In the evening. So it's an evening. And then they'll do it again on Saturday morning up in St. Augustine. So, but these ornaments are so much fun. So the first class, let me go this way. It's not good when I'm by myself. This is why I need somebody. I didn't plan properly. Sorry. So the first class is in Palm Coast. It is on the 14th of November. And I don't think you're going to have time to do both. The kit will have enough stuff for you to do both of these, but you'll probably only get one done in class. And what it is just a little zipper pouch that, project in the hoop with some vinyl and some fabric. So it's all going to be inclusive for that class. And that's in Palm Coast. The only thing you have to make sure you have is an 8 by 10 hoop. You've got to have a bigger hoop. This will not work if your machine only goes to 5 by 7. So just keep that in mind. So this is for the bigger machines in Palm Coast. And then on Saturday in St. Augustine, we're going to do ornaments. And again, I don't know how many of these you're going to get done. You'll probably get a couple of them done. But the kit's going to include all the fun vinyl and if they're I don't even know if they're stabilizer in there. Maybe. I don't know. But come to class and find out. This will be in St. Augustine on November 15th. There's a star one too. So lots of fun classes for the fall. Lots of ways for you to expand your skills, meet new educators, and just be able to have some holiday stuff done. A lot of this stuff will work right in time for holiday. We're starting to think that way. We did Christmas in July, so we were trying to get you warmed up. Now it's getting really close, so now we get every month closer to that holiday time frame. So, all right. Does anybody have any questions about our fabulous fall lineup? Just leave them in the comments, and I am checking them as I'm going along. So let's go through some classes we have here in Palm Coast and here in St. Augustine classroom. I am slowly putting up stuff for 2026. I've got all our Bernina Mastery classes up there already for Melanie teaching it. She's also going to be teaching it here in Palm Coast. So if you are like waiting to take mastery classes, but St. Augustine is too far and you own a Bernina, a newer Bernina, and you have purchased it from us, that's the key. You can take these classes for free. She's going to be teaching them down here next year as well. And she's also going to be teaching some specialty feet, or not even specialty feet classes to use feet that you might have or feet that you can add to your collection for different techniques. So she's going to be doing those as well. Those will probably be in St. Augustine, but definitely mastery classes are here in Palm Coast and St. Augustine for 2026. And last week, I teased you about the great club reset. We are in the process of really flipping around how we do clubs at Cut Up and Sew, and trying to find giving you more value for what you're receiving in the club. So over the next couple of weeks, we'll slowly kind of share that information. I still need to confirm a couple things with Josh when he gets back, but just something to keep in mind as you start looking into 2026. Clubs will start looking a little different. We're gonna cut back on a few, and we're gonna bump more attention into the ones we feel have more value. So just keep that in mind as you start looking forward and you're like, oh, where's this club? We'll talk more which clubs are retiring and which clubs are growing. So keep your eye on the calendar, and we'll just, again, watch our emails, and I'll share more as we go along. So in St. Augustine today, speaking of clubs, Hoopapalooza is happening up there at 10 o'clock, 10:30. I would say 10. Just get there early enough to get a spot. It's growing really fast up there. So Hoopapalooza is our embroidery club for St. Augustine. But if you're in Palm Coast and you want to go up, you totally can. That's why we do it. You are there to take any of our classes. And it is a $5 fee for that class, but it happens today up there. Don't forget the 1st and 3rd, I think is what I wrote, for Quilts of Valor up in St. Augustine on Mondays. And if you want to give back to the vets, Quilts of Valor is a great way to start. And you don't know nothing about it, show up on the 1st or the 3rd Monday of the month, and somebody will be there to walk with you, sewing with your feet. Yes. Mastery classes are always on Tuesdays in St. Augustine, and starting next year, they'll be St. Augustine and Wednesday on Palm Coast. Sewing 101 is on the 14th with Louise, and she also does semi-private lessons at 1 o'clock on the 14th as well. So if you are working on a project and you're like, I don't know where to go from here, sign up and Louise will walk you through the next step and finish up your project. So Louise is very, very good with garment sewing. She has made bride's dress and wedding dresses. She's amazing with her construction of garments. So if you need garment help, go up there during one of her semi-private lessons and she would gladly walk you through it. So that is the 14th of August. If you have recently purchased a long arm or a Q20, a Q16, a hoop frame, or even a sit-down table, Melanie is going to teach a mastery class in that on the 9th and the 16th. It's very limited spots, so make sure you sign up quickly. And then if you find out that things are filled up, don't forget our wait list. Our wait lists are really important to us because we will go back and call you if we reschedule or add a space, or somebody calls and cancels. It gives you an opportunity to get into the class even if it's full right now. So don't forget about using our wait list. They're very important to us. And then Christy is doing the Bianni Day Tripper. I don't have a sample here to show you. It is up in St. Augustine. She's done it here before, but it's a great bag. It holds it's like a purse, really. It is. And it holds I think an iPad, or that type of, it's big enough to hold a tablet. That's what I'm trying to say. And this great purse has got lots of pockets. It's heavy duty. It's got that soft and stable in it, so it protects any electronics you put in it. So she's teaching that. I think those are Saturday classes too, on the 23rd and the 30th. So those are our St. Augustine classes at this moment. I think we're going to throw some more up there. I think I just got a couple of notices today. So always look at our calendars. Always look forward. I post as quickly as I can. New classes that people want to teach and new classes that people request. So always look forward. So, all right, let's go with Palm Coast. The Palm Coast, because it does have the bigger classroom, it does have a larger class selection. So doesn't mean we're not doing classes at St. Augustine. We're still going to punch away and do classes up there. They're just going to be more intimate classes, like Sewing 101. We have Garment 101 going to start hopefully in the new year. So we're gonna keep it towards a garment element, but don't be surprised if you see Quilting 101 up there with Nancy. It might happen. We just haven't got that far yet. But our bigger classes that we know we can get more people in and that don't need to be intimate, we'll have here in Palm Coast. So today's the first Saturday, so it's Tula Club and EPP Club, English Paper Piecing Club today. So come on down. The free clubs, come on in. Talk about Tula. We have a summer challenge going on right now and lots of show and tell. I love, love, love show and tell with Tula. So I am teaching again the Sneaker Builder Workshop. Well, I did it up in St. Augustine. Now I'm going to do it down here in Palm Coast. And I had somebody ask me, she says, well, I don't know if I can get the sole in time. If you haven't ordered your sole and you really want to take this class starts next Friday. You can still order it because the first class, you're not going to need it. You'll need it on the second class, which is actually 3 weeks away from now. So go ahead and order it today. Sign up for the class. And the first week, we are going to be working on the quilting and just getting the top part prepared. And then the second part class will be more about how we stitch it in and finish up our shoes. My goal is actually for you to finish a complete set of shoes. So that's why I did it over 2 sessions. So that is August 8th and 22nd. Good morning, Louise. Then we have Bargello. I am teaching Bargello basics. If you've always wanted to do a Bargello, we will make a small one in class, but I'm going to teach you how to design your own. I'm going to bring in a couple that I have done myself and kind of give you a visual idea. And then we're going to use graph paper. We're going to go old school and maybe even color pencils. Lots of fun. We get to color in this class. So the whole point is, to teach you the basics of how to construct one and then how to really make it your own with your own fabric. So those classes for the Bargello are the 8th and 29th. Tamara just snuck in. And she's giggling. She's giggling. Finish it up stand. So guess what? I found the feet, Jill. They were on the counter. So if you have done a lot of embroidery, needlepoint, cross stitch, and you just don't know how to finish it, you can frame it, but that's real expensive. Or you toss it in your scrap bucket and you think, I'll get to it eventually. Jill has created these classes called Finishing It Up. She did an ornament last month. She's got this stand for August, and then she's got a pillow in September, and then she's got a second pillow, and I think it's in October. We have it. We'll have it up on the calendar, but it is holding the date right now. Box pillow form. But anyway, this is a great class to learn how to finish this up and give it away as a gift or put it on your mantle. And this class comes with these little plastic feet, which she'll teach you how to make the holes and teach you the cording. It's a really cool class. Jill is a wealth of information. She's very sweet, and I encourage you to sign up. And that class is August 14th. And it is, I don't know if it's an all-day class, but it's a good couple hours, 3 to 4 hours maybe. Maybe. We'll see what she does. But anyway, I think she has the whole day. Fiber Play. Please don't forget, Fiber Play is back this month. I think we're doing jelly printing or stamping. I have no idea. I'm not really sure. I just kind of hear about it. But Joshua will be back, so I'm hoping he's going to attend too. So Anita is going to teach us this. All you got to do is make sure you sign up so we understand how to prepare for how many people will be there. So it's a free club. And just go to Palm Coast, cutupandsew.com, Palm Coast calendar, and look on the 14th, and you'll see it there. What else we got? Oh, Nancy. Nancy's going to be teaching a super simple pot holder. So this is really good for somebody who wants to dabble and kind of understand a little bit about quilting, it is not a quilting class. It's just a project class. She does encourage you that you are very familiar with your machine. You know how to thread it. You know how to do the bobbin. You know how to fix it if something goes wrong. That's not her specialty, but her specialty is walking you hand in hand to create something that's useful as a gift. Or if she makes these, buy them dozens and gives them away as gifts, housewarming gifts, birthday gifts. She does all sorts of things with pot holders. But it's great for you to just learn the basics. Maybe quilting, you're thinking about it, I don't understand about it. She's going to walk you through some of the basics. Again, not a quilting class. This is a project class. And it's an all day, and it's a pot holder. And it is August 15th on a Friday. We are filling up the Fridays because Joanne will be back. Joanne is back, not the 15th, the week after. So that's the 22nd. She's got to be back at the end of summer celebration. I think she has 4 weeks in this class. If you go to the website, you can see the picture. I don't have the picture here to show you. It's cute and fun, quick and simple. Great way just to end the summer with scraps. So check out Joanne's next class. The 20th, the runaround bag. Karen's doing this little cute bag. This is another great, say you've taken Sewing 101 and you just want another step to kind of reinforce things that Karen taught you in sewing or Louise taught you in Sewing 101. This little bag is perfect. It's got 2 pockets, got a zipper for you to learn how to do the basic zipper, and it's got an outside pocket. This bag is perfect. Well, it's called Run Around Town, so it's perfect for running around town, going to the beach, going on vacation, put your passport in there. It's a great bag. It's a great bag. It only takes 2 fat quarters, so that's even better. So that one is on the 20th. And then I'm going to end up the month with a tree skirt and my spicy spiral runner. So this is their spicy spiral runner and the tree skirt. You do need a special ruler. We are ordering them. I don't know if they've come in. I haven't looked yet. We do need a special ruler, but guess what? That ruler works for this class and works for the tree skirt class. So I love teaching ways for you to use a tool for more than one purpose. Drives me nuts when I read a pattern, I have to buy a tool. I'll never use that tool again. I don't believe in that, so that's why I'm teaching 2 classes back to back. They're 2 Saturdays in August. One, you'll learn this, and they are a different way of using the ruler, which is kind of cool too, and a tree skirt. So if you're interested in it, just look at the calendar. I think that's the 23rd and the 30th of the month. I'm teaching those on Saturdays. So if you've been wanting Saturday classes, we're here for you. So, oh, Denise, you can't miss fiber play. No, that's okay, Denise. We know you'll be back. It's all good. It's all good. I talked a lot and really fast because I have now to kind of wrap things up so I can go get set up for Tulip Club today. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate. You can always leave a message here or on the Facebook Facebook Messenger, or you can email us info@cutupandsew.com. And we'll help you with whatever questions you may be. If you need a private class, we have 6 ladies that will do private one-on-one classes with you here at the shop in St. Augustine or Palm Coast. We're here to make sure you are growing your skills or you're getting the help you need. That's what our goal is. So don't hesitate to ask. Or if you know somebody who's interested, make sure you ask. Oh, Denise is ready for classes. Yay! She's taking the tree skirt and taking the spicy spiral. So it's going to be a lot of fun the end of the month. So that's all I have. I know I spoke fast. Pause the thing. If you're watching this replay, you always go back, watch it on YouTube, and slow me down. I just talk fast. And of course, there's nobody here to banter with me, so yeah, I'm not as funny by myself. I do have a bantering over the wall here. I don't know if you guys could hear her. She said she'd banter with me. But I will be back Monday with Kim. Kim's got a new demo. We haven't quite decided. We're going to play with it today and figure it out. But then a week from Monday, Josh should be back. Joanne should be back. We will see. We will see. We'll hope. Because I like being behind the camera sometimes. So you guys have a great weekend. Thank you so much for showing up and talking and speaking to me. I appreciate it. And just remember, we are here to create, and class is dismissed.